Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another mod review at the still nameless, but really epic looking castle. I'm your host, Lance. Alright, now then, today, I've got a little treat for those sci-fi fans of you who want to be able to get around the world, but, you know, don't feel like walking or making rail carts for miles upon miles. Or you want a quicker way to get to, let's say, the Nether. Well, now here's where this mod comes into. The mod that we're going to be reviewing today is the Stargate Mod. Now, for those of you who don't know about Stargate, this is pretty much an intergalactic portal which was used in this TV show and movie to be able to get between planets and pretty much between multiple planets. Now, in this, since we really don't have multiple planets, we can use this to go between multiple places on this planet and the Nether. Now, what this mod includes is Naquita ore, which this ore right here is actually the fuel that is used to power the Stargate. And then we have some control crystals, which is pretty much the building blocks and materials that's needed that goes into making each of the Stargate pieces. Now we also have the Naquita ingots, Naquita blocks, and Naquita itself. Naquita right here is the main fuel. You smelt this and it creates the Naquita. Now, we're going to want to show you how to use the Stargate properly without breaking your world. Now then, these are wonderful on servers, especially PvP servers, because whenever you're playing online, the Stargate itself is designed almost like a world anchor. So even if you turn the server off or restart it, it will stay logged in. So you don't have to keep going and reloading the chunks every single time you want to use it. It keeps a small part of the server chunk loaded. Now, that's fine for, let's say, if you have a small server, I'd say keep around 8 as a max. Any more than that, and you will start to face some lag. But yeah. So, why don't we get started? So, I instructed my assistant, Serena, to go construct us a nice little platform to put this on. And, okay, this must be it over here. Serena? Okay. Where is she? Really? Serena! What did I tell you about sleeping on the job? Yeah, you, go over there and put a Stargate on that platform over there. And try not to fall asleep. I know it's gonna kill you, but can you just do some manual labor? God, assistants nowadays, I swear. Okay, so what we're going to now do is we're going to set up a Stargate. Now, what we're going to need primarily for this to build the Stargate itself is the Stargate base, Stargate ring, and Stargate chevron block. Now, this right here is what is used to as the initial to make this the ring, which you will see. Now, as you can see, this right here is what is needed to make the initial Stargate base. And then after that, we have the Stargate ring block, which is some Naquita alloy and some chiseled sandstone. And of course, the chevron, which is more sandstone that's chiseled and smooth, and some Naquita alloy, some ender pearls, and glowstone and redstone. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and set up the ring. Now, why did she have to leave the bed? Alright, now that that's gone. Okay, we're going to need to put a ring block piece about here. And then we're going to put this here. And now that I'm looking at this, she apparently did not set this up correctly, because this appears 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, of course. She never can do this right. Yeah, well, so let's get that here. And we're going to want to do the same here. Leave a blank spot in the middle. And then put one here. And then we're going to bring this up one. And then we're going to put this here. And then we're going to bring this up one more. And then this here. Now, we're going to bring this over. Pretty much follow this. And then make a, and then right here, we're going to put one of these again. Pretty much we're making this into an entire circle. And then one right here, and one right here. Now then, for the centerpiece, we're going to need the Stargate base. Now you're just going to put this here, and da-da-da-da, Stargate. And for those of you who are about to go all crazy, yes, this is a circle in Minecraft. Yes, I know we're breaking a lot of physics and laws today. Notch is going to kill me. Oh well. So, now that we have a Stargate that is, of course, not centered, we're going to now need this, the Stargate controller. And this could actually help in our favor, because we can put the control. You want to have this within a 5-block radius of the Stargate. So let's just put this here. Okay? Off to the side. Now then, since this is close to the Stargate, it will automatically link to it. It does not need to be connected via cable or anything like that. As long as this is nearby, the Stargate will detect it. Now, what we're going to do is right-click on the Stargate controller. And as you can see, this gives us our own little GUI interface, which you can use your keyboard to, put in the address. And this right here is what's going to identify the Stargate that you want to go to. Now, when you want to dial, you put in the address here. And then you push the circle here, and it'll start it up. Now, you can also, of course, click on each of the individual symbols. Or, as I say, you can just type it out. Okay. Now, in order to get the Stargate address name, you actually have to know where the Stargate is. Which is why this is really good in PvP, because they can't just randomly type. There's so many different types of addresses that it will take them forever to crack your Stargate. So all you gotta do is right-click on your Stargate, and here's the address. Okay? Now make note of this, because this will be used in order to whichever come through. You have to know the address. So let me just quickly make a little note of this. Okay. Alright, now, what we're going to need before we can continue with this is this Stargate is going to need fuel to be able to transfer between this one and another. This is where our Naquita comes in. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is, of course, smoke up your Naquita ore to get your Naquita. Now, I'm going to need a nice amount, so let's just get 1 stack of Naquita. Now, you don't need anywhere near this amount, however, I would say do this, that way you don't have to keep coming back here. Alright, now right-click on the Stargate. Just put the Naquita in right here. Okay, now the Stargate is all set. Now, as I said, I would just transfer this between this one and another, but we don't know another Stargate address. So, what we're going to do is now we're going to run over there and see if Serena has actually finished something for once in her life, and yeah, we'll end up trying to teleport. Oh, wait, what's that? Okay. See something over here. Alright, Serena, so is this Stargate good to go? Good, good. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay. So now, as you can see, we have the Stargate. And let's get ready to try this out. So now he has 2 Stargates, and this is far away. Now this can be anywhere on the server or game. It can be the Nether, it can be, God no, anywhere, space, the end, anywhere, and it'll let you get through. Now then, we're going to get this address, just in case we ever want to come back, and of course she doesn't even know how to put fuel in. Let me just get some Naquita. Alright, so now we got the Stargate fueled. So now we're going to come over to our little Stargate controller, right click on this, and then we're going to put in the address for the other Stargate. So let's just put this in real quick. And then, as you can see, this is starting to move and dial the address for us. Now, because, so you guys can hear exactly what's going on. Okay. Now, as you can see, the Stargate is now 100% operational, and since this is lit, that means it's connected to the Stargate that we just set up. So now if we walk through this, we should hopefully teleport over to that one. Okay. Well, I guess this is it. And now we're at our castle. Now, as you can see, this is still on, meaning you can still keep going between the two. Now, in order to turn this off, you can either be at this Stargate or the other one, and all you gotta do is right-click it and power it. Sorry if that blew out your ears, and we're going to turn that back down. Okay. Now, one thing that you're going to want to make sure of is, as you can see, we put a lot of lights around these structures. Now, the reason for this is when a Stargate gets damaged, or let's say a creeper explodes this, if it's not turned on, then this will get damaged, but that's all. It'll only do very little damage. However, let's say we dialed our place. Alright, while that dials, we're going to quickly get some TNT. Okay. Let this hurry up and dial out. Ow. Okay. What just happened there? You know what? I probably was too close. When it starts up, if you're too close to the event horizon or the blue wave that comes out, it will actually kill you or anything in that region. Which is kind of a nice thing when you're trying to come through and you don't want to, get killed by any creepers or anything. Alright. Now then, since this is active, and it's connected to our other one, if we were to just set off a little piece of TNT, or, you can set this off to destroy, or even, in fact, we'll just break it. Now remember, breaking this will cause major repercussions. As you can see, what happened is Stargate went and exploded, and yeah. So if this was inside, let's say, your base, and someone came over and broke it when they came through, your base would not be very happy afterwards. I'm pretty sure you would not get your return deposit on that. Alright, now that's about it for this review. This is Lance, signing off. Bye!